Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now it's just us. Will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify?
Good morning, Dons, and welcome back to CCTV.
We hope you all had a great week and are ready for an awesome spring break.
This Wednesday, we had Stations of the Cross.
Hey Dons, I met up with Father Richard to learn a little bit more about the Stations of the Cross that we'll be attending today and the meaning behind them.
Hi Dons, welcome to the Stations of the Cross. As you know, the Stations of the Cross started in Jerusalem. So of course the stations remind us of the way of the cross, which is from the praetorium of Pilate to the place of Golgotha, the place where Jesus died on the cross. So it is also called the sorrowful way, the way of the cross, the Stations of the Cross, because it reminds us of the way of Jesus. And so the first Christians, of course, thinking of what Jesus has done for us, they would, with great devotion, try to go to Jerusalem. And so when they went to Jerusalem, besides visiting many places, one principal place was just to walk in the same street that Jesus walked and reflect and meditate and, get to know the love that Jesus had for us because he had done so much. And so, and that's, I think, the main thing we can take from the stations. The love of Jesus for us, how much he cared, that he gave his life for us, for our salvation, just to show his love for us. Think on your friends, your parents, when they do little sacrifices for you, and even when they do great sacrifices, how grateful you feel, how loved you feel, right? Because they show you love by, making sacrifices for you, by doing good things for you. So how much more we should be thankful to Jesus that has done so much for us. And so when looking at the stations and seeing so much blood, so much suffering, let's also try to get to the heart of Jesus. What is Jesus feeling now? Well, he feels love for you and for me. He really, really cares for us. He wants our salvation, our sanctification. He loves us not just with an omnipotent, great, big, strong love, but also with a personal, a very sweet and tender love. So let's go ahead and accompany Jesus in his way to the cross.
Thursday and Friday, we have no school for Holy Thursday and Good Friday.
And next week, we have no school for spring break, so enjoy your break.
Kayleen caught up with some people on campus for Question of the Week, so let's check in with that.
Hey guys, I caught up with some fellow Dons to learn about what they're doing over spring break and what they gave up for Lent. So Anthony, what did you give up for Lent?
I gave up on Lent just not to punch the wall so hard.
And what are you doing over spring break?
I'm taking my son Malik for a college visit to St. Mary's.
Thanks, Anthony.
For spring break, I'm going to Coachella.
Hi, I gave up no desserts and only Christian music. Okay, so for Lent, I gave up hot Cheetos, and for spring break, I'm going on a staycation with all my friends.
Over spring break, I'm going to Irvine. Zot.
Studying for AP Chem final.
I gave up Instagram.
I gave up sugar drinks for Lent.
Over spring break, we're going to Cabo.
We're going to Malibu!
I gave up hitting the snooze button. Coachella. Palm Springs and Chicago.
I'm going to Minnesota over spring break.
Spring break, we're going to the Children's Museum downtown.
For Lent, I gave up M&Ms.
For spring break, I'm going on a cruise to Cabo.
So for Lent, I'm giving up Taco Bell.
I gave up fast food.
I'm seeing Green Day on spring break.
For spring break, I'm going to see my brother in Santa Barbara.
I gave up makeup.
Be buried with grading, a lot of grading tests. That's going to dominate most of what I do. But I got a few emails from bands who are playing at Coachella that asked me to come by and hang out backstage, do that whole thing. And I told them, we'll see, maybe, I'll do my best. I'll try to get out there, so we'll see.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys, and back to the anchor room.
Thanks, Kayleen.
Nicaragua Immersion leaves this Friday and Saturday and returns the following Saturday, so keep them in your prayers.
Now, let's throw it off to Cameron to hear about our sports teams.
Happy Easter, Easter Bunny. Who's ready for spring break? Let's start off this morning with the baseball team. The guys beat Mater Dei High School last Thursday by a score of 5-1. Unfortunately, the guys did not win their most recent game against Agora High School. The final score of this game was 5-2. The guys take on Christian High School next Tuesday, so good luck, guys. Now for some golf action, the men's golf team is having a hot season, going 12-3 overall. The guys beat Carlsbad High School 192-196. Keep up the great work, gentlemen. Now let's go on over to Chris to get more on the golf team.
Hey Dons, Chris Castini here with your boys golf team. So Justin, the team just had a tournament in Terlago. How was that?
It was a really good experience. We played against a bunch of really good teams, and the course was pretty tough, and we weren't really used to it because it's a lot different than the conditions out here. But overall, we played pretty well, so pretty proud of the team.
And Matt, the team's been pretty successful in the league. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we're undefeated in league right now, and so we're looking to do really good in that and then move on to CIF.
And Pat, finally, what are your upcoming events?
We have City Conference and then CIF, so really looking forward to bringing home another banner for Cathedral.
Thank you, boys. Good luck in City Conference and CIF. Now back to Cameron.
Thanks, Chris. The lacrosse team beat Monte Vista High School last Thursday by a score of 15-7. Nice win, guys. The girls lacrosse team shut down the Nighthawks Mojo, defeating them 20-14. Congrats, ladies. Big shout out to the guys volleyball team for shutting out our rival from down the street. The dudes beat the Torrey Pines Falcons 3-0 in their game last Thursday. Way to go, guys. Now let's go on over to Marcella for more on beach volleyball.
Hi Dons, I'm here today with Nicole, one of the captains of the girls varsity sand volleyball team. Nicole, how has the team been this season in terms of practices and matches?
We've had a pretty successful season so far. Everybody works pretty hard at practices, and our team's really competitive, so we've all just been constantly improving.
Who are some players that have done really well this season?
So the players that have made a big impact on our team are freshman Hannah Mackenhausen, Aslan, sophomore Peyton Wilhite, junior Sophie Torres, and senior Abby Stordahl.
Very cool. Abby, as a player on our wonderful indoor team, what's the difference between playing indoor and beach?
Beach is a lot harder of a workout, but it's really fun to be outdoors.
Thank you so much, guys. Good luck on your season, and back to you in the anchor room.
Thanks, Marcella. All right, Dons. Have a great break, make awesome decisions, and have an excellent Easter. We'll see you next time. Have a great break. Have a great break. Have a great break.